Hi Taurus, this is Lee at Fresh Astrology. If you want a reading with me, you can find me at www.freshastrology.com. And if you want to become a part of our tribe, it's another business I have where our core mission is to support and guide and create community for entrepreneurs who are in midlife and reinventing themselves. We have many more types of people in our tribe, and that's okay. If you feel compelled to join us, come join, and you join by getting on our mailing list so that you can stay up to date on what we're doing. And my colleague Mimi sends out a weekly email that's really just from her to you, talking about her life and some ways she thinks about her life that inspire her, and in the hopes that it helps you. So onward, we are looking at a kind of a sneak peek of 2019, and I started to do these. I realized I didn't make it clear. I'm focusing on Jupiter and where Jupiter's headed in 2019, and while it does go through Sagittarius, and we don't want to forget, especially the people who have Sagittarius as a rising sign, sun sign, and moon sign, and are really waiting for that luck. I don't want to forget you and make you think that Jupiter somehow is bypassing you, and it will be good for Sagittarius to have Jupiter go through its sign. It will be good for Sagittarians in general. However, what you really want to keep your eyes on is where it's heading next and where it will also go in 2019. The astrological story that's being set up really has to do with Capricorn. And that's not to forget, anybody who might also have Sagittarius in their chart. But the bigger story and the longer view is really where Pluto and Saturn currently are. That's already creating the big story for you, for everyone. And for the Taurus, Jupiter will start the year in your 8th house. So this is about money and how you're going to make money, buying and selling a property. That theme is there. So money will be on your mind, and maybe how you're going to get it, maybe how you're going to spend it, maybe how you're going to invest it. You will be thinking a lot about money. But then what's really wanting to happen here is whatever is going on for you in your 9th house. So it may be that you want to send a child to school, so you're thinking about loans and how you come up with the money. With Jupiter in the 8th house, there's a strong likelihood that the loans will be there, that you can get some of the money you need for whatever your goals are over the course of the time that Jupiter is there. But the bigger picture is, what are your goals in the 9th house? So if there is a child who needs money to go to school, if there is more money coming in at the same time, you want to make sure that you're thinking about the fact that you need to send a child to school. If your goal is to travel the world and more money starts to come in, or you're trying to find money for that, you want to make sure that you don't fritter the money away on other things. If the goal is really to travel the world, you want to have it saved for that. If the goal is to have enough money coming in so you can market yourself more to a larger audience, you want to make sure that you don't get, it feels good to have more money coming in, so sometimes it's tempting to spend on lots of little things, but you want to keep your eyes on the prize, and it seems to be in your 9th house. So what is your goal there? Something wants to happen. There may even be a goal for you that's been set as a theme for Taurus that you're not even sure you want, and you may be resisting going back to school. You may be resisting marketing yourself. You may be resisting moving to a foreign country. You may be resisting a second marriage, because the first one, it was so painful to have it end. So look within yourself to see, as the money flows in and you do get some more luck financially, what are you resisting? What do you know is looming in front of you that you really are resisting? Maybe there's a legal case. Maybe there's some kind of legal issue that you're worried about. but think about what it would be good for you over the course of 2019 to examine your deep, dark fears, because Jupiter is also, the 8th house is not just about money, it's about psychologically what's going on for you in terms of what you fear most. Is there a legal issue that really scares you? Or what scares you about you? It's a good year to confront that, so that, because the thing that happens, if there's something you need to confess or make right somehow, it's a good idea to confront it yourself and make friends with your darker bits, your shadow side. Because what can happen when we're really terrified of something, or we are maybe have done something behind the scenes we're not so proud of, like, I don't know, an affair or something, whatever it is. I mean, sometimes we're scared about things within ourselves that no one else would judge us for. It's just our own fear. What can tend to happen with Jupiter going over the cusp, as it will later in the year into the 9th house, is things come out into the open and in a bigger way. And it just depends, like, what are you hiding from yourself, from someone else? What are you hiding? It doesn't mean all Tauruses are hiding things, but if as you go through the year in 2019 you're feeling not as good as a person can with Jupiter in the 8th house, and you feel like the money's not there, there's some kind of internal blockage to be working with. But overall, I'd say, in terms of just the sneak peek, we're not doing the full forecast, but just the sneak peek, keep your eyes on the prize. Where and what of those 9th house themes, what is the biggest one for you? So international themes, working internationally, international lover, law school, being an attorney, publishing, like a book or something, or a blog, or a second marriage, or a big legal case like a divorce or some other legal thing. What are the themes that are really standing out for you? Pluto and Saturn are creating a story there that you have some familiarity with. So when Jupiter gets there, it brings luck to that area. It also sheds a lot of light and expands things. So be thinking about what you really want to have happen in that area of your life. Do you want to move to another country? Do you want to be good at marketing? Do you want to go to law school? Be thinking, do you want to publish a book? Be thinking about all that stuff. Do you want to marry again after a first marriage failed? Know what your goal is and be working on the issues that feel hardest, whatever they are. Confront your fears, and that will aid you through 2019 to have a lot of luck financially and in all those 9th house themes. So something to think about. All right, take care.